Hi, are you at the stage of life where you're thinking about retirement, but you're not sure you've got enough savings to actually make the jump into retirement? Well, in this video, I want to talk about the idea of a phased retirement and the benefits of this. I'm Carl Roberts, Chartered Financial Planner at RTS Financial Planning. So it used to be the case back in the day that once you hit a certain age, quite often 60 or 65, you retired and that was it. Not so long ago, there were laws in place that actually forced you to retire, but thankfully, age discrimination has changed all of that, and there's no law that can actually force you to retire. And what we're seeing now is that many people are actually phasing their retirement, so they're continuing to work longer but doing less hours. And there's many benefits to this, which I'm going to share with you today, but it's important you do have the right structures in place that allow you to do this phased retirement approach. And I'll go through some of these as well. So like I say, phased retirement is the idea that you get to a certain age, let's say 60, and you're still working, you don't mind your job, and rather than working 5 days a week, you might cut down to 3 days a week and have 2 days a week off to start enjoying the benefits of retirement. We have lots of clients now that are well into their 70s that are still doing some form of work because they enjoy it. Now, some of the benefits of a phased retirement are as follows. Firstly, it can be a really good way to continue having a purpose in retirement. One of the problems of retirement, and we've seen this with many clients, is that once you've finished work and you're at home for weeks and days on end, it can be a struggle to find something to do during every day. It can start off enjoyable, relaxing, but then you've got to think, if you retire at say 65, if you live to 90, even 100, that's a long time. That's many years to decide what to do with your day. And by having a job, it still gives you that purpose, something to get up for in the morning. You're doing good in the world, and it just can be a major benefit for your mental health. So that's number one, giving you that purpose. A second benefit to a phased retirement is the social interaction you get from being at work. A lot of people will have many friends at their place of work, and it's been proven to improve mental health by having friends, social interactions every day with different sorts of people. There's reports, it could even delay the onset of dementia. So that's another benefit of a phased retirement, that social interaction. A third benefit is potentially keeping employee benefits. So if you're in a job that has things like a company car, maybe private medical insurance, life insurance, if you're still working in some capacity, you may get to keep a lot of these benefits. If you were to retire completely and leave your job, and you still want these things, they're going to cost you a lot more once you're retired and you have to go out and pay for them on your own. The fourth benefit of a phased retirement is that it allows you to leave your pensions and investments and savings for a little bit longer and allows them to grow a little bit longer because you don't need to take them out. Don't need to take out as much money from them earlier. So, for example, if you're going to phase your retirement and drop a day at work, you might only need to slightly tweak or take some money out of your pension or investments, but the rest can continue growing for a lot longer, which of course that means you can spend more when you eventually fully retire, or you could start making gifts to children because you don't need as much of your retirement pot, or you could even just leave it and have a larger inheritance left over for your loved ones. And a fifth major benefit of a phased retirement is that it actually could mean you could retire earlier or get the benefits of retirement earlier than planned. So, for example, if you originally thought you couldn't retire until 65 because your savings won't make it, then actually by you partially retiring at age 60, because you're not taking as much out of your savings, you're still getting some of the benefits of retirement at age 60 before you eventually fully go at age 65. Of course, the idea of phased retirement only really works though if you do enjoy your job. You don't want to be working in a job a minute longer than you have to. because it's just going to cause you stress and life's too short for that. But you can still do phased retirement with a new job. So you could finish your job that you're at now, go and find a new job part-time, and still enjoy a phased retirement that way. So like I said at the beginning of this video, the benefits of a phased retirement only really work if you've got the right structures in place. And this means having flexibility with your pensions and savings. So in an ideal world, what we can do with a lot of clients, or we have done with a lot of clients, is actually get them partially retired, but they still end up earning the same amount of money they were getting from doing a full-time job, but working less, because the income from their pensions and savings supplements the income that's given up from going down to part-time hours. So just to put that into perspective, I'll take an example of a client we've got called Michael. He came to us, he is now 60, and he'd worked with the same employer for over 30 years. He enjoyed his job, he didn't mind it, but he was tired of doing that 5 days a week. He's been with the same company 30 years, and he just wanted to start doing something different, spending more time with his family and on his hobbies. Luckily, his pension with his employer was changed slightly, and he could actually access that at age 60, while still maintaining a new pension, building up funds in a new pension. So what we did is we worked out that Michael could actually drop 2 days a week, so only work 3 days a week rather than 5. And by taking this pension at age 60, net of tax, he was still on the same overall income than had he been working 5 days a week. He's just now working 2 days less, which means he's got more time to do his hobbies and spend time with his wife. So he's very, very happy with that result. But like I said, in order for this all to work, you do need that flexibility with your pension. So your pension in particular needs to have the functionality to allow flexible payments. So what we mean is that you can start withdrawals from your pension at a certain rate, so potentially a lot less than they will be in the future. So that could mean to start with your pension allows monthly withdrawals of say £500 a month. But then when you fully retire, you might want to bump this all the way up to £2,000 a month. So your pension needs to allow that kind of flexibility with the withdrawals. I hope you found this video useful. We've got many more videos on our YouTube channel, so please subscribe for that. You should find the link below. Until next time, take care.